The Chad Daybell trial continues today. Testimony centered around guns and the attempted shooting of Tammy Daybell. Linda, what more did you hear today in court?
Todd, the question today was, what gun did Tammy Daybell see the night she was approached by a gunman at her home? Now, this is a picture of an AR-styled rifle that was recovered from Alex Cox's home. You can see here's the scope, and then there is a silencer at the end of that gun. Now, these on this side are pictures that we pulled off of the internet of paintball guns. You can see how similar they look. This is the hopper for those paintballs, and that is the problem. Was it a harmless paintball gun, or was it a deadly AR rifle? That's the question jurors are trying to answer in testimony in the Chad Daybell triple murder trial. On October 9th, just 10 days before her death, Tammy Daybell came home just after 9 o'clock at night. When she got out of her car, she was confronted by an armed man dressed in black and wearing a ski mask. This is part of the 911 call she made after that.
He was all dressed in black, and he had a ski mask on.
And he said the blinking light now is where you saw him?
No, he's gone now, because I pulled up into our driveway, and I was getting stuff out of the back seat of my car, and suddenly he was there, and he had a paintball gun, and he was and like he was going to shoot at me. And I kept asking him what he was doing because I could tell it was a paintball thing.
Okay.
And then he just kept doing it, so I yelled for my husband, and then he took off running around the back of my house. He didn't say anything, or he just kept like he was holding the gun like he was, had a rifle and just shooting at me. So, but nothing came out of the gun either, so I don't think it was loaded.
Okay, and what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Tammy Daybell.
Fremont County Detective Vince Kayakamanu testified about the internet searches Alex Cox made regarding guns on the days around the incident. He also presented evidence of Alex's cell phone in the area at the time of the shooting. After the incident, Tammy sent her son Mark Daybell an email describing what had happened. This is what she said.
I looked up thinking it was Dad or Garth to help me carry stuff in. Nope, it was a guy dressed all in black with a ski mask on, pointing a rifle at me. I think I was a bit in shock because I just said, "What do you think you were doing?" Then I noticed the rifle was actually a paintball gun. It had a hopper on top. The guy started pulling the trigger, and I could hear the clicking and whooshing sound of an empty paintball gun. He stayed standing by the back of the car, just pulling the trigger while pointing the gun at me. For some reason, I just kept asking him what he thought he was doing. At that point, I was actually more annoyed than scared because he was standing between me and the door, and he didn't step towards me or even say anything. The scared part came after, when my brain thought of things that could have happened. On Thursday night, though, I didn't go to Zumba because I was quite understandably did not want to be out after dark alone.
Now, during the cross-examination, the defense tried to keep bringing up that Tammy thought the gun was harmless. After Detective Kayakamanu was finished testifying, we heard about some interesting testimony in email that showed that at least some of Chad's children also believed in his teachings about dark spirits, demonic possessions, and zombies. Back to you, Todd.
Okay, Linda, thank you for that update.